Folks, in my 20 years in the league, I've never seen anything like this. If you think you've heard it all, think again. Right now, in the shadows of the NFL world, something colossal is unfolding. An event so explosive, so unprecedented, it could reshape the entire landscape of the league for the next decade. I'm talking about a rumor so loaded with truth, with secret negotiations and insider intel that it could make your head spin. And let me tell you, what I'm about to reveal is just the tip of the iceberg. The real story, the one that's been kept quiet from every corner, is even bigger. We're talking about the unthinkable happening, an NFL blockbuster that's coming together right before our eyes, and the entire league is holding its breath. But here's the deal. If you want to see the full picture, if you want to understand what's really brewing behind closed doors, you need to hit that subscribe button, smash that like, and activate the notification bell right now. Only those who are in the know, who are plugged into the inside scoop, will truly grasp what's about to change the game forever. Because what I'm about to lay out isn't just a rumor, it's history in the making. Are you ready? Because what I'm about to share might just blow your mind. Now, let me take you behind the curtains. Imagine this. The Baltimore Ravens, a franchise historically known for their brutal defense, relentless grit, and strategic genius, suddenly making a move so audacious, so groundbreaking that the league itself will have to recalibrate. They're not just making a splash, they're rewriting the playbook. And the star of this maneuver, none other than Christian McCaffrey. But how could this happen? Who's involved? And why is this the move that could define the Ravens' future as a true AFC powerhouse? Well, buckle up, because I've got exclusive intel that traces back through confidential meetings, covert discussions, and whispers from NFL insiders who have seen the proposals, the counteroffers, and the plans that no one else is even aware of. Let's start by dissecting the current state of the Baltimore Ravens. They ended 2025 with a disappointing 8-9 record, a season marred by injuries, inconsistency at quarterback, and a defense that struggled to contain high-powered offenses. They're desperate for an answer, a game changer, to elevate their offense and bring back that fierce, unstoppable rhythm the franchise was once famous for. The offense, in particular, needs a spark, a player who can do everything, who can make defenses tremble, and who can carry the team on his back when everything else falls apart. Enter Christian McCaffrey. The man is a fantasy football legend, a versatile monster who can run, catch, and block with equal ferocity. His 2025 season, historic, leading the NFL with 413 touches, racking up 2,126 scrimmage yards and scoring 17 total touchdowns. This wasn't just a statistical anomaly, it was a statement. McCaffrey, at age 29, has transformed from a high school prodigy to the most complete offensive weapon in the league. His ability to adapt to any scheme, his elite route running out of the backfield, and his uncanny vision make him the perfect fit for a team looking to take the next step. But here's what makes this story even darker and more compelling. The Ravens are actively exploring this possibility. Sources close to the front office reveal that discussions with the 49ers have been ongoing for weeks, even months. The initial motive: to pair McCaffrey with Lamar Jackson, an electrifying duo that could terrorize defenses across the league. Think about Lamar's deep ball threat combined with Christian's vast receiving skills and elusive running style. It's a match that can blow the AFC apart. Now I know what you're thinking. How could a trade like this even happen? Well, it's not just about the players. It's about the logistics, the cap space, the compensation, and the strategic moves that will ripple through the NFL. And yes, the trade is complex, involving multiple draft picks, salary cap gymnastics, and perhaps some creative maneuvering. Here is how it could potentially look. The Ravens, in a bold move, could offer a package involving future draft capital. Maybe their 2026 first-round pick, a second-rounder, and a key player or two from their roster. The 49ers, in turn, would want a significant return, likely a combination of high-value picks and a veteran or two to balance their roster. There's talk of a trade package that could involve a mid-round pick, a high-tier player, and salary cap relief to make this work. And let's not forget about salary cap implications. McCaffrey's 2026 cap hit, estimated around $19 million, which the Ravens could maneuver through restructuring contracts or trading away some less impactful veterans. The 49ers, meanwhile, would have to absorb a large chunk of his contract. But with their window for contention still wide open, the strategic calculus might favor that gamble. Now, let's shift gears and analyze why this fit is perfect. Scheme-wise, the Ravens' offense under Jesse Minter is evolving, leaning heavily on a hybrid attack that combines power running with timely play action. McCaffrey, with his elite agility and ball skills, would thrive in this system. Imagine the confusion defenses would face when Lamar Jackson can either run or dump it off to Christian, who can turn a 5-yard catch into a 50-yard gain at any moment. Their chemistry, built through countless practice reps and game situations, would be off the charts. Comparatively, McCaffrey isn't just a running back. He's a mismatch nightmare. His ability to operate as a slot receiver, sometimes lined up as a receiver on the outside, makes him a versatile offensive weapon akin to players like Alvin Kamara or even the legendary Marshall Faulk in his prime. The Ravens, historically a run-heavy team, could finally unleash a modern, dynamic passing game that would leave defenses gasping. And let's not forget, this move would instantly elevate the Ravens from a borderline playoff team to a serious Super Bowl contender. But of course, there are risks. The injury history is real. McCaffrey has battled Achilles tendonitis, PCL injuries, and calf strains. The Ravens must ensure his health remains optimal, especially since they're investing a significant portion of their cap into this move. The front office would need to strategically manage his workload and ensure that the new medical and training staff get this superstar back to his peak. What about the downside? If Christian misses games, or if the chemistry takes time to gel, some critics will point to the high cost. But in today's NFL, a single player, if he's as impactful as McCaffrey, can alter the entire course of a season. Think about how the 49ers offense will look without him. Missing out on this opportunity might haunt the franchise for years. The Ravens, on the other hand, see the big picture, a chance to finally crack the AFC and make a serious run. Now, here's the real kicker. Why now? Why would the 49ers even consider trading Christian McCaffrey? Word is, the Niners are entering a phase of roster remodeling, especially with Brock Purdy cementing himself as their franchise QB and new talents emerging. They might see a potential return that accelerates their rebuild, possibly leaning into draft capital to secure younger prospects or even to create salary cap space for future signings. Plus, with their Super Bowl window still open, do they risk alienating fans by dismantling a core that just reached the NFC Championship? That's the dilemma. For the Ravens, this isn't just about one player. It's about making a statement. It's about saying, we're here to contend, no excuses. The front office is aware that this move could reframe their entire identity, turning them into a high-scoring, aggressive juggernaut that defenses simply can't stop. It's about stealing headlines, igniting the fan base, and finally proving they belong among the NFL's elite. And the timing couldn't be more perfect. The NFL offseason is approaching, and with free agency, draft picks, and salary cap moves, this trade could be orchestrated seamlessly. The league's power brokers are quietly watching, waiting for the right signal. The whispers say that the deal could be announced in the next few weeks, possibly before the Combine or even during the NFL draft, setting the stage for a seismic shift. So, what's my take? As a scout and insider, I can tell you this. If the Ravens pull this off, they're not just making a splash, they're rewriting the entire playbook. Christian McCaffrey's arrival would elevate Lamar Jackson's prime years, finally give Baltimore a sustainable offensive identity, and send shockwaves across the league. It's a bold, strategic move that could turn the Ravens into instant Super Bowl favorites. And mark my words, the NFL landscape as we know it will never be the same. But stay tuned. Because just beneath this surface, beneath the whispers and negotiations, there's even more being planned. Bigger names, more shocking twists. What you've seen so far is only the beginning. Trust me, the next few weeks will be the most dramatic, most unpredictable in NFL history. And I'll be here to break every single detail before anyone else. Because when it comes to NFL insider info, I don't just report the news. I tell you the truth they don't want you to hear. Keep your eyes peeled because what's coming is nothing short of legendary. The NFL's next chapter is about to be written, and the first page features Christian McCaffrey in a Baltimore Ravens jersey. Believe it. Stay locked in. The best is yet to come.